Hey guys, welcome back to another video. So I'm going to be talking about a lot of truth today, interesting stuff, just for food for thought, type of stuff. So let's get straight into it. Alright, you can hear in the background I have a nice soothing beat. Let's just let that cleanse our aura so that we can take in this information appropriately and understand it, understand it, and overstand it all at the same time. So let's get straight into it, guys. So I was playing this game, right, and I was interested in the supernatural abilities of these characters. So I did a little research on it, and these guys, the characters in the game, there's like the one that I play is called Phoenix. He shoots fire out of his hands and stuff like that. It's pretty fun. So they're known as Radiants, and they come only effectively to a small section of the global population, and they eventually became an accepted part of society. Though at first they were thought to have limited levels of power, they revealed that they were actually a few with high potential. So, we know that what they feed us on the news and in our culture is really the truth. So what is the truth here? Well, there's two areas that you could take a look at. Number one, are there people that exist on the earth that are watched by governments that have these supernatural abilities already? They show them in the movies, like, I don't know, X-Men or something like that, And are there people who have these abilities that are watched, who have limited levels of power, very limited? They don't have limited powers. But are there really people who haven't received their powers yet with very high potential? I think so. So they use this power called Radianite, right? And Radianite, they fight over Radianite in the game. That's really what it is. And they ignite. The bombs are made with this substance, right? That is a supernatural substance that was given to them by God, I guess. And they have this picture right here that says Kingdom Under Fire. KNGC's largest drop in a single day. What is KNG? What is mysterious disappearance? What is all this? I'm looking deep. I'm not even looking at real news sites. I'm looking at fake news sites. Like just not even. I'm just pulling truth out of thin air at this point. You feel me? Y'all gotta look at this shit. You gotta like look at what you consume. Like for me, I consume video games still, like a little bit. And
why do we tell ourselves these things?
Switch this. This is not what I want. This is what I like. This is what I like right here. Why? So you got to look at the things you consume. You got to look into everything that you consume. Because it all has a hidden message behind it. Every little thing. And that's why no one's figured it out yet, because it's all around them. It's all around them. They would never suspect. They think, oh, okay, so the TV is tapped. The TV has been, and then they're like, all right, perfect. I'll just stop watching TV, but I'll continue scrolling through Instagram. You get me? Y'all get me. You know exactly what I mean by that. All right, perfect. So let's continue. So that's enough about that. I just wanted to explain that point and like some of the stuff that that I'm thinking about while I play this game. So let's move on to the next thing that I wanted to talk about, which was honey. So a couple of days ago, I had a couple days of having a sore throat, and I was thinking, what am I gonna do? I don't want to take lean, basically, spliced down lean or watered down lean to fix my ailment. It's not gonna help. It's gonna make me feel worse in the long run and hurt my body. So I looked it up, and honey. I looked it up, and honey was the answer. So I ate some honey. I put it in my tea, and bam! The same day I felt great. Felt completely good, and then the next day even better. And 2 days from now, 3 days, I'm gonna feel even better. So I looked it up, and I found this website that looks really good. Looks like a nice website, nothing too tapped, you know what I mean? They'll have some good information here. And here is 9 traditional uses for honey, and I'll be talking about it and explaining some of the history also behind it, so that you can understand and overstand why and how and who all this type of stuff, you know. So raw unpressed honey, you know, keywords here, unprocessed. So there's a distinction between processed and unprocessed honey. So let's look at some processed honey. So take a look at this. This is processed honey. You see this stuff in the bear? See how it's clear? See how it's clear? This is really good honey right here, right? Specially harvested, right? Delicious. But here we go. Perfect. You see this? See the difference? Now, I'm not saying filtered honey is good and unfiltered honey is bad. I'm saying, here we go. This raw honey is better. Like, maybe I'll show a picture of my honey on my Instagram. I'll send my Instagram in the thing so y'all can follow me as well. Because I'm gonna show off my honey and then we have unprocessed honey, which is better. You can see here's the good stuff. You know, it doesn't look. Well, no, this isn't even it. It's really local. It's really the local stuff. Now this is good right here. See how it has that color to it? That's really good. Like this right here, it has that color to it. You know, it has a really nice color to it. This is the kind of color that I have, which is perfectly fine. This is the best stuff, I would say. Yeah, this is probably the best stuff right here. So anyways, now that we've covered that, we can move on. So no less than 200 substances, including amino acids, vitamins, minerals, enzymes, and antioxidants. So if you're looking at this and you're going, what does that mean? Well, basically what it means is honey contains protein. Honey contains vitamins and minerals, which you need to process protein, and it also contains enzymes for your digestive system and for your lymphatic system, and which is basically your skin and also your throat, right? So, and also your eyes as well. So, and your nose as well. So you're not gonna have as much mucus in your nose. You're not gonna feel as stuffy. Your skin might start to glow a little bit if you continue to eat the honey, and your protein synthesis will be faster because you're giving it special amino acids to work. So it is shown that it inhibits growth of at least 60 types of bacteria, including several fungi and viruses. Crazy, right? Isn't that nuts? Perfect. Let's move on. So going back 8,000 years, so throughout all quote-unquote, well, we'll just call it written human history, right? In written human history. Because we didn't used to write. We didn't need to write. You feel me? So ancient Egyptians, Chinese, Greeks, Romans, indigenous tribes all over the world realized it. You know, no, they always knew. So they always knew the wondrous healing properties of honey centuries ago. So let's take a look at some of the actual, uses that these ancient Egyptians and ancient civilizations had for honey. So, alright. So it helps with weak digestion, right? So why do you think it does that? It's because it has probiotics in it. It has probiotics. Whether you read that or not, it does. It helps with that, right? So anyways, it has soothing properties which would help with insomnia, high blood pressure, and high cholesterol. Crazy, right? Yeah, so it's really good, and it applies daily to the eyes. It's said to improve eyesight and prevent cataracts. Crazy, right? Spoonful of honey a day will give a long, healthy life. Great. Honey is mentioned 500 times and 900 times in 800 remedies, in ancient Egyptian remedies. So there's a very high tendency for honey to be used in these ancient practices of healing, you know? So why do they use it as a way of healing? And you you can consume other things with the honey to make the effectiveness better. So one would be drinking green tea with honey. And I don't mean putting the honey in the tea, because honey actually has a very low boiling point, or it decays at a point. So I'll show you guys what I mean. Let's take a look here. I'm looking. So it's not toxic in the sense that it will kill you, but it is toxic in the sense it will do the exact opposite intention that honey has of healing your body. So it will do the opposite. It'll decay your body. You feel that? So 140 degrees is when honey turns completely toxic. So when you add honey to hot milk or water, it turns hot and turns toxic, right? So that's not good, right? You don't want to do that. So what you need to do is instead, you need to take the tea and eat the honey with the tea, just on a spoon or something like that, you know, or put it in a cup or something like that and eat it with something else. But preferably you want to eat it alone with tea. And the tea will actually help with the honey, just because tea is good by itself, you know. You need to consume these things together to add up, because you're getting more antioxidants with the tea, you're getting energy with the tea, and you're also getting different types of amino acids with the tea, right? So you're also getting amino acids with the honey, and you're also getting vitamins, minerals, enzymes, and antioxidants with the honey. So it's great to consume these things together. So in ancient Egypt, or in Greece, they had they said due to magical properties of honey, right? So magical, right? M-A-G, electromagnetic, right? It has electromagnetic properties, you know? That's what they mean by magical, really. It's science. It really is science. Science is magic. Cool like that. You got to think of it like that, because then you can manipulate reality by what you want, depending on how you do it, you know, depending on how high your vibration is, of course, because vibration is knowing. Vibration is just knowing. It's just knowing the truth. The truth is the highest vibration. So therefore, if you extend yourself to the truth, you are being brought upon the higher vibration, and it's being given to you, because you are extending yourself to the truth. And the truth extends itself always to you. It's always got its hand out. So all you have to do is take your hand out and accept it, and it begins to permeate through your soul and heal your soul. And yes, that is truth. So they were talking about Hippocrates, and I don't fuck with Hippocrates. He's a dumbass. But he said mix with vinegar. So you're taking honey and you're mixing with you're mixing vinegar, which is an acid, and it's also, vinegar doesn't really form as an acid in your body. It actually forms as a base in your body. So you're adding a base. You're lowering. That's genius right there. You're taking honey and you're adding a base to the honey so that it alkalizes your body at the same time. That's nuts. That's crazy smart. Oh my god. Genius man right here. You use honey for balding, wound healing, constipation, and eye diseases. So if you put honey on your scalp, maybe it'll save your hair if you haven't already gone bald yet. Right? Genius. Put honey on your scalp, put it on your wounds, eat it for constipation, put it around your eyes for eye diseases. Genius. If you eat, you get clear eyesight and rosy cheeks. Nice. He also wrote it can help with pathogenic heat. So, what is pathogenic heat? Let's find out. It is. Oh, that's cool. It's not even a thing. It's like yin or yang in excess. So it rebalances your hormones. It rebalances your hormones. Oh my god, that's crazy. honey can help rebound. That's what it says. That's really what it means. It really means rebalance your hormones, clear away toxins, relieve pain, and combat dehydration. So it's also a liquid. Remember that? It's got lots of water in it. Genius. And in the Quran, it's the nectar of many colors, right? So it comes in different colors, but it's all good, you know? So that's what I said before. You know, you can look at the different colors and see how effective it is, and you can use the different colors for different things as well, in a way that there is healing for people. So they've been using honey and bees themselves to heal a number of conditions. They would mix it with blackberry root to treat sore throats. And the bee is a power animal for fertility and potency. So you can drink it with other different things, and it will actually help with fertility, which means your seed. It will help you produce more semen, or it will help nurture your eggs into high potency of attractiveness. You know what I mean? That the child that comes out will be attractive physically. It will be smart, and it will be also able to be electromagnetic. See? And the potency is what I mean by that. The potency, yes. So it can be helped with urinary infections. So if you, then it will help with that, I guess. Healing of wounds and indigestion among other ailments. And then you have this bro, he's literally like, yo, give me that honey. He's like, give me that honey, bro. Oh my gosh, that looks so good. Like eating honey right off the comb, bro. That's nice. That's really nice right there. And you can see the way that he eats. He's very lean. You see, he's very lean. And you know, he has muscle too. It's from the honey. The honey has amino acids. It keeps you lean. It keeps you mean. It keeps you lean and mean. And you can see at the same time, while you eat your honey, you decrease on your other sugars, you know, because you get rid of those and you buy into the honey, and the honey gives you all this, and the sugar gives you nothing. It gives you the opposite. It gives you cancer. So why eat sugar that gives you cancer when you can eat sugar that gives you health, that gives you life instead? It gives you smartness. It gives you intelligence. It's giving you DNA. That's really what that is. That's really what the amino acids are. They're DNA. It's DNA. It's giving you good DNA, you know? You need to find a good source of your DNA, which is really just your food that you eat, because your food is just simply DNA. That's really what it is when it comes down to it. Crazy, right? Yeah, so that's everything that I want to talk about. So, and also doing well in the trading. Very well in the trading. If y'all saw that, you're like, oh, he's fucking trading cryptocurrency. Yeah. Alright guys, that's where I'm going to call it off. Thank you so much for watching.